know you're tired of waiting for your life to become better, but girl, I got you. Today, we're gonna make your life better by becoming toxic. And I'm gonna share with you the most efficient, but also extremely freaking toxic things that you can do to make your life significantly better very quickly. But beware, these methods are not for people-pleasing soft souls that wanna make sure everybody else is good before they themselves get to do anything for themselves. This is for people that are ready to be strategic and also understand that sometimes to get what you want, you gotta play the game instead of hating the game. But we don't even need to talk that much. We're just gonna have to get into it so you can see what we're dealing with. And if you're afraid of being toxic, click away. But actually, don't click away. Just keep on watching because you might be surprised. And then you might want to leave like a comment saying, oh my God, this is so toxic. And I would love that because that would boost my video. Let's get into it. The number one toxic thing you can do to make your life significantly better is to cut off your negative family member. And if you live with your family members or friends or a roommate who's toxic, I suggest you just go ghost. You go full on these people, because the most powerful thing you can do to change your life quickly is to stop giving your energy to people thinking that if you talk to them about how they're negative, that's going to change something, because it's not. You know what's going to change something? You removing your energy and letting people realize that whenever they bring up something negative, you're just going to starve them of whatever attention they're used to getting from you, because they like to trigger you so they can get your energy. If you want to see your energy significantly change and actually for you to get the energy so you can change your life, cut people off. Stop interacting with them whenever they're negative. Zone out. Whenever they say something negative, you don't even talk. It's gonna feel extremely toxic in the beginning, but you're gonna learn that this is actually using the freaking law of attraction in practice because you don't interact with something you don't want in your life. Boom. Number two thing that's gonna make your life significantly better quickly, if you actually do it, is for you to lean more into your looks than your smartness. And leaning more into your looks and your beauty doesn't mean that you need to be a freaking supermodel. It means that you consider yourself a personality hire rather than an efficiency hire. Because a lot of the times, the reason why you feel like you're always burned out is because you base your whole personality on how much you can do for other people. And you don't feel worthy unless you can do a whole bunch. If you want to make your life significantly easier, put the energy you usually put into being efficient and proving yourself to others into your looks. And then people will start respecting you more because they see that you respect yourself so much that you put energy into yourself. And they think you become more shallow. But in reality, you know how to play the game because you're conserving your energy. You're putting it into yourself. And that means that whoever is in the vicinity of you need to facilitate you and accommodate you to be granted access to your energy. Stop being good at the things people ask you to do. If you want to be less burned out, is for you to do it, but do it badly. The easiest way for you to get less load on your plate, as I said before, is to be the personality hire, not the efficiency hire. But what does being the personality hire mean? Of course, you're not gonna go around and be the person who's not gonna try to do anything. But when people try to make you do more or make you overperform, what you do instead is you just try to do it, but you do it really badly. And you ask people for help and ask if you really can figure it out. I'm not sure how to do this. I'm not sure how to do that. People will do it for you. Don't do it like, I don't understand this. You should do it. No, like, oh my God, I want to do it. Of course. And then do a really bad job at it. If you start implementing this into your life, girl, you'll have nothing to do but be yourself very quickly. People are not going to ask you to do something if you don't come off as someone who can do it. They're going to get so frustrated that they're going to do it for you. Start being shallow on social media. You got to stop the sob story and start the random posting. No explanation. When you go on a holiday, don't tell people you're going. Just post something from the holiday. Then when you're home from the holiday, you post on your stories from the holiday that you're home from, even if you just walk past that person on the street that is stalking your Instagram. Be ambiguous. Be freaking Batman. People don't know that Batman and Bruce Wayne is the same person. They don't need to know that you're not on vacation if you are on vacation, or vice versa. Just have fun with it. And you know what's gonna happen when you focus on having a little more fun with it? You're gonna start having more aesthetic fun pictures. You're gonna start being more yourself. And what's gonna that do? That is gonna do that you start getting more followers because you're just leaning into yourself instead of caring about what other people think. Because you just have a bunch of drafts and you just post them whenever. People are gonna be like, whoa, oh my God, what's going on? You keep people interested. You keep yourself mysterious. Not by being a black cat, but just by being freaking random. Start oversharing things you want and things you like instead of trauma. If you want people to actually put you in better environments and give you more of what you want, one, first and foremost, make yourself look a little hot. And that doesn't mean being a supermodel. As I said, it could just mean you putting on a cute outfit. You don't need no false lashes and lip filler for that. And then when you go out and about and you talk to people and they're like trying to get under your skin, what you do instead is you talk about all the things you love and you want and you're really excited about. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to the day that I go on this vacation. I can't wait to the day that I do this. And I would love to get this thing and that. And I've been looking into getting this and that. Look, I just got my nails done. And oh my God, I just got my toes done. Do you want to see? Keep them thinking that you're freaking shallow. And you never freaking know. Somebody you might run into that you're just being shallow around, talking about the things you want, they might actually be able to hook you up with something that will give you the job, the opportunity, the life that you want. Just because you were open about it. And that's just in law of attraction again, girl. Number 6 is overshare with intention. Oh my God, but you just said you shouldn't overshare. Girl, sometimes you gotta like overshare a couple things so people have something to talk about so that they don't dig in to all of the other things. Because sometimes if you come off as too perfect, you know what's gonna happen? People are gonna start looking for places where you aren't perfect. That's where it's a good idea to be strategic and overshare something embarrassing. That probably isn't that embarrassing to you. It's not something that you're actually that like embarrassed about. But now they have something on you. So they know you're not perfect. So they know you're not a threat. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna make your life so much easier because you're not gonna feel like evil eye on you. And then you're gonna be able to live in peace because you're gonna know if people bring that stuff up, oh, they play it like that. And then you're gonna be able to do whatever you want with that information about them using your information like that. Smart it out reality. Easy. Number 7 is be fake, but be open about it. It's gonna be so much easier for you to feel real if you accept that sometimes you gotta be a little fake. Like right now, I'm wearing a filter and I'll happily proclaim that, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind getting work done. I don't mind getting Botox. Being fake sometimes makes you more real towards yourself. Being open about the fact that you're fake. Oh yeah, I'm a fake blonde. I like wearing a lot of makeup. I like saying stupid stuff on the internet, like making this video. That's actually sometimes the self-help you need because the toxicity here is realizing you're not living your life enough. So what if you're fake? If you're open about that, it's gonna be much easier for you to step into a new version of yourself. Because you know what's gonna happen? You're not gonna shock your nervous system because you're not trying to be like, this is the real, genuine me. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna be some fake person now. And then, oh, eventually you're gonna turn into that version of yourself you were just having fun playing at for fakeness. So, number 7 is be a hypocrite. The best way for you to get your dream life, and that's gonna make your life significantly easier, is to not freaking stand by everything that you claimed was gonna be how your life was supposed to be lived. You're supposed to be changing, girl. You're not supposed to be living the same life. If you're constantly like, oh, this is who I claimed to be 2 years ago, so I need to like continue doing that. Girl, you're keeping yourself prisoner. So you need to be toxic enough to be a hypocrite in regards to what you told yourself. Maybe you said a couple years ago, I'll never get a tattoo and I'm a clean girl, and now you want to get tattoos. Go and get that tattoo, even if you said it on the internet that you would never get tattooed. Me, I said I was never gonna bleach my hair. What did I do? I bleached my hair. Me, I made a video saying I think self-care and self-help is toxic. What am I doing right here? I'm making a video about toxic ways to make your life easier. That's still self-help. I am a hypocrite, and living the hypocrite life when it comes to like changing your life, that's how it works. That's how you actually grow. Because you're not stuck trying to defend someone you're not trying to be anymore. Number 8 is crash out more with intention. I would like for you to sit down and actually give yourself time to cry. Like, be intentional about crying. You might think, I can't sit down and freaking cry. Put on a sad movie. Sometimes you just need to feel. Sometimes we need to purge the toxicity by deliberately sitting down and choosing sadness. And that's when it gets really philosophical, because now we're realizing we are actually creators of our own reality, which means that we can use our emotions to create our own life. Sometimes when you cry, you gotta just cry. Just like cry. Just cry. Just ugly cry. Ugly cry. Let yourself ugly cry. Go in the shower and sing whatever song you have. I know you have a dedicated crying song. I know you have. Put that song on and scream it while you're in the shower washing your pum pum. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. And don't call nobody to make them like help you not be sad. Be sad. Just be. Be in the emotion. And you'll actually see yourself being less sad in the long run. Can't remember if this is number 9 or number 8 or number 10. Number 9 is do more for yourself. Stop thinking about other people. If you're gonna ever be someone who's actually has energy to make other people happy, you're gonna have to put yourself first. And that's gonna feel really toxic for you, girly, because you're a people pleaser and you wanna make sure everybody else is happy. Oh, go do you. Start your business. Delete everybody and their mom from your social medias. Make new ones and delete them from then. Start talking about whatever it is you want to talk about. Doesn't even matter. Even if you're talking about how much you hate your mom. Put it out there. Just make it. Get the attention you need. And that attention can turn into money in the long run. Doesn't even matter that whatever it is you started doing isn't what you're going to end up doing. Ain't nobody want a stagnant career where the only thing they do is doing the same thing. You can start with one thing and turn it into something else. I started this YouTube channel talking about neurodivergence. Now I'm doing toxic self-growth things. And I've even done freaking vlogs talking about laundry. I've done a Labubu song. You can do whatever you want. And the last one that's going to significantly change your life and actually make it much easier, but it's also kind of like toxic, but not really, is go do some at-home DJing. Go do some at-home DJing. Go out, spend $100 or more on some good at-home DJing equipment. You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. Go out, get some of that, and just become a master DJer at home. DJ P. Rolling the P. You know exactly what I mean. How do you think you're ever gonna love yourself if you don't know yourself like that? And if you've never looked at yourself in a mirror like that, that's the next assignment you gotta do. Go and do that. Learn about how to make yourself happy. Because if you don't learn how to do that, how is anybody else gonna make you happy? You don't even know what makes you happy, how to get some pleasure for yourself. You gotta get some pleasure for yourself so that you understand that it's good to be full of yourself so you can actually get what you want. It's so toxic that it's actually good because you get all the toxicity out by doing a little at-home DJing. So girl, I hope you liked this video on how to make your life significantly easier by being toxic. And I know you might think these things are insane, but they're good to do. I don't care if they're toxic because I am toxic. I will forever be toxic. I will forever change my opinion on who I am because that's how I get my stuff done. And I want that for you too. I want you to switch up on yourself so you can get what you want. Because sometimes you don't even know what you want before you actually do something different and you go be a little toxic and you go claim that you're a little toxic. So go do some at-home DJing. I want you to go do that. Do it right now. And also go shake your thing. Listen to some music, crash out in the shower, and tell me about it after. Maybe not the at-home DJing thing, but the crying, maybe. And start oversharing about the things you like. And also, stay toxic, stay protected, stay happy, because that's how we get what we want. Love you.